For the longest time, I thought I'd spend the rest of my life abroad. I used to think that, besides my family and friends, there wasn't much for me in Japan. I was eager to leave, eager to experience something different, and convinced that life elsewhere would suit me better. Little did I know how much I would come to appreciate where I came from. Japan is such a beautiful country. The culture, the food, the fashion, the museums, the hot springs, Mount Fuji. Those are the obvious things. But what I miss most isn't something you can easily point to. The beauty of Japanese culture doesn't speak loudly. It's hidden in the little things. It's in the care people put into everyday life. It's in the attention to detail, the quiet thoughtfulness, and the feeling that someone cared, even in places where you wouldn't expect it. Even something as simple as eating at a casual restaurant feels different. There is a certain level of care that I find myself missing. It's hard to explain, but it's something I haven't quite found anywhere else. At the same time, living abroad has taught me to appreciate the beauty of other cultures too. I still consider Irvine my second home. Even though I've lived in Australia longer than I ever lived in the States, America still feels more familiar to me in some ways. Maybe it's because I have a host family there. Maybe it's because I lived in an actual family home rather than constantly moving between share houses and hostels. Australia has been different. I love my life here, but for a long time I've felt more like a visitor than a local. Most of my close relationships aren't Australian, and I've spent much of my time moving from place to place. Maybe that's part of why Australia hasn't fully felt like home yet. But living in 3 different countries has made me realize that home isn't only about a place. It's about people. Sometimes, home is the person you want to come back to. Sometimes it's the people who make you feel understood. Sometimes it's the life you've built for yourself. Maybe that's why I feel a bit unsure about where I call home now. The answer feels more complicated than it used to. When I was 21 and living in America, everything felt exciting because it was different. Back then, I thought different automatically meant better. Now, I don't think that's true. I've learned that things can be different and equally good at the same time. The beauty of one culture doesn't cancel out the beauty of another. Learning to appreciate both has helped me grow more than choosing one over the other ever could. When I first moved to Australia, my plan was simple: build a life here and never look back. Now, I'm not so sure. I miss Japan more than I ever expected. I miss the food, the culture, and my family. I even miss some of the things I once took for granted. At the same time, there are parts of Australia that I love. Life feels simpler here. You spend time with friends at the beach, watch the sunset, cook meals together, and enjoy things that don't necessarily cost much money. Australia taught me that a good life doesn't always have to be expensive or complicated. It also taught me that I don't need to constantly keep up. I don't need endless new things, endless shopping, or endless pressure to stay on trend. And maybe most importantly, being away from home helped me question some of the expectations I grew up with. The expectations to follow a certain path, build a certain career, get married by a certain age, and live life according to a timeline. Distance gave me space to figure out what I actually wanted for myself. So now, I'm caught somewhere in between. I love the life I built in Australia, and I miss the life I left behind in Japan. I don't know where I'll end up in the future. Maybe I'll stay abroad, maybe I'll go back home one day. But I do know this. If I had never left Japan, I don't think I would appreciate it the way I do now. Sometimes you need distance to see something clearly. For now, I'm not too worried about where I'll end up. I'm just letting one experience lead to the next. And maybe that's part of finding home too.